Hello and welcome to CloudFolks HUB. My name is Bhavesh Atara. This video is going to clear all your confusions related to Kinesis data stream, because in this video we are going to explore Kinesis practically. Let's start. Right now I am inside Amazon Kinesis Service Console and I want to set up Kinesis data stream. So I'm just going to select first option, Kinesis data stream, and clicking on create data stream. Here I have to provide streaming name. Let's say that CloudFolks. Now we have two streaming capacity options, on demand and provision. On demand means AWS Kinesis stream will adjust capacity according to the traffic. And when we are going to select provision, here we can define number of shared. In the previous video, I already explained you about shared. Shared define capacity of your stream. If we are saying that stream is a highway, then we can say that shared is actually lane on the highway. If you have more lane, your highway can handle more traffic. Same way, if your stream having more shared, it can able to handle more traffic. Here we have shared capacity, write capacity 1 MB or 1000 record per second. So based on this capacity, you can define number of shared if you are going to choose provision option. And then we have same read capacity as well. Right now for our practical, I don't want to define any shared, so I'm going to choose on demand. Here we have maximum record size. It can be from 1024 KB to 10,240 KB. It is totally dependent on your application and which type of record it is sending to the stream. Okay. Then here we have some of the settings. All these settings can be changed later as well because editable after creation. Here we choose capacity mode. Now after some days, if I'm thinking that okay, I have on demand but I want to go with provision, you can easily change this, right? In all these options, we have like one of the most important option, which is data retention period. It means stream is going to store your records for 1 day. So consumer application will then receive it. Okay. So the whole process is we have producer application, which is sending data stream to the Kinesis stream. Now stream will store this for 1 day, and within 1 day, we have a consumer app, which is going to fetch the data from the stream. Okay. But Kinesis can store this record for 1 day. Here we have another option which is new, known as warm throughput. In warm throughput, Kinesis will create some of the shared in advance. So if you will get a sudden traffic spike, it can handle it, right? So it is not set right now, no need to worry. If you want to set it, you can do it later once you have your stream ready. Now, everything is good. We just used on demand and we are okay with our maximum record size. And let me click on create data stream. So right now it is creating our data stream and we have created this data stream in Asia Pacific, Mumbai. Now look, I have my stream ready. Okay. But how I am able to test it? If you want to test it, you must have producer app, right? Producer app will send the data and then our stream is going to receive this data. Once our stream is ready to receive data, then we will go for the consumers as well in upcoming videos. But right now, we just want to check out the functionality of Kinesis stream. Actually, stream is receiving data or not. So now in this case, we need to set up producer app. Now to set up producer app, here I have one website. I will provide you URL of this particular website. You just need to open this. And once you open this, here you will get this option, create a Cognito user with CloudFormation. So this website is actually official AWS website and they are actually providing us CloudFormation template. And once you run this template, it will provide us ready to use producer. Okay. So it is very easy. You just need to click on create Cognito user with CloudFormation. Now it will open into the new page. You must have to log in with your AWS account and it is going to create stake. Now here you can change your region. For example, our stream is in India, so you can also choose this. But if it is United States, no need to worry about it. Okay, you can go with the United States. Okay, so our stack is going to be ready. We just need to click on next. Now here we need to provide username and password. You can provide any username and password. You are creating new, and this will be useful once our producer app will be live, because we have to log in with this username and password. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm going to add my name like Bhavesh, and I'm going to set up my password. Okay, when you are going to set up password, keep this in mind. Use uppercase, lowercase and numbers, minimum 6 character. Do not use special characters over here because they are not allowing us, right? Okay, so this is done. Let me click on next. Next. Okay, I forgot to acknowledge this. Next and submit. Now it is deploying my stack, and it is going to take 2 to 3 minutes. Once this will be ready, I will come back. Okay, after 2 to 3 minutes, I got this create complete. Now this is our producer app and it's ready. How we can test it? You have to go to the stack outputs. Here you will get one link. You just need to right click and open into the new tab. Now once you will open this, it will ask you for the username and password. We have to enter same username password that we have used, like we have created during the stack creation. So I'm going to use it and sign in. Now it is going to open producer app. Look, this is a producer app I am getting. Now the first option we have to select is region. Now I am getting this region automatically because I already tested this. Okay, otherwise you have to select your right region. Now how you can select this? So you have to go to your...
Thanks for watching. To continue learning AWS with structured lessons, real labs, practice tests, and live sessions with Bhavesh Atara, join our full course at www.cloudfolkshub.com. For any help, call 982-575-7737. All course details are provided in the description.